Welcome once more to the Maze channel, a platform where we unpack management and leadership challenges. I am Tabo Mualus. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please do so and turn on the notification button so as you'll be informed whenever new videos get posted. Let us now navigate the leadership and management maze by diving deep into today's topic. In the previous episode, we dealt with chaos, and now we will be turning our attention to confusion. Wikipedia defines confusion as the quality or state of being bewildered or unclear. Confusion originated from a Latin word confundo, which means confuse, disorder, or embroil. Extreme condition of confusion is called delirium, which is a medical term for such. However, we will not tackle confusion from a medical perspective, even though chaos and confusion might lead to acute mental confusion, which is delirium. Confusion has to do with uncertainty and a feeling of helplessness, which leads to a disorganized thinking behavior and paranoia. Confusion also induces stress and anxiety. Anxiety means being worried or nervous about something, whereas stress is a feeling of being incapable of coping with specific demands and events. These demands and events pose a real or perceived challenges to an individual. Hence, the source of stress must be identified immediately and managed accordingly. Stress can be a motivator or it could be detrimental to one. As a motivating factor, it acts as a survival mechanism, which helps in a fight or flight decision making. When human beings feel vulnerable, stress will prompt them to decide about a potential dangerous situation, thus protecting themselves. It also helps with the identification of potential food sources. For an example, when one is stressed out by a possibility of starving to death, that will spur him to search for food. It is for the same reasons that lions that have been stressed by a lack of food will risk their lives by hunting dangerous prey such as buffaloes, for instance. Therefore, stressful situations might embolden you to undertake ambitious projects. We are largely motivated by pain and pleasure. We seek to avoid pain on one hand and pursue pleasure on the other. Therefore, the desire to escape a painful situation can prompt us to do great things. Stress could be detrimental to one's health and its effect will manifest both physically and mentally. That depends on how you manage it. People that are stressed can get easily distracted. They become less productive and are prone to making errors as they do not have a presence of mind. Various interventions have been employed to arrest confusion and stress throughout human history. Religions made a sense of chaotic and confusing state of the world, as some events appeared evil by their nature of being violently random and aimless. These were bound to confuse people, and religious leaders brought about certainty and clarity to a seemingly disorder. Science has been attempting to find order in disorder as well. It has been searching for patterns and laws that can be repeated, studied, and be understood. In the ancient world, we had myths for the same purpose. Myths have been around for generations and impacted people's cultures and as a coping mechanism. They were largely in the form of parables about mythical beasts, heroes, heroines, life, birth, death, etc. Since that stress brought about by confusion will be with us throughout our lives, we need to learn how to manage it. More so when you are a leader or a manager. You must manage your own stress and that of your followers or subordinates. People who are unable to manage stress experience poor quality of life and work. However, it is always advisable to seek help when you are unable to cope. Examples of stressful situations brought about by confusion are many, but we will just name a few here. Like when one steps into the unknown or new settings, when starting a new job, going for an interview, or writing an examination, being promoted and being unsure of how you might perform in your new role, unsure of your continued employment or a possible job loss, changes in employment conditions due to measures, Stress will manifest itself through mental and physical exhaustion. Therefore, it is important for leaders and managers to give a clarity of mind to their followers and subordinates in times of stressful situations to avert confusion. It is also important for us to deal with our confusion as soon as possible. As I stated earlier, we need to make sense of our environment to spot potential dangers and search for food. So, we will be naturally stressed by a lack of clarity, which is brought about by being confused. The best antidote for this will be the acquisition of knowledge and understanding to be competent in dealing with our confusion. Just like chaos, confusion state can be manipulated by some to serve their nefarious objectives. In times of crisis, those with cool heads will thrive. There must be a silver lining or an opportunity somewhere. And as a leader, you must find it. In the next two episodes, we will be dealing with incompetence and some ways of addressing it. I trust you found the information shared here to be useful. Please share and like this video and be on the lookout for more exciting videos. And remember, never deprive the world of the best version of yourself. Bye for now.